Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're the place you come to cut through the noise and get really sharp insights from some fascinating narrative.
That's right.
Today, we are diving into a story that's, well, it's chilling, definitely thought-provoking. It comes straight from a horror podcast. It's about a discovery, the sort you immediately feel shouldn't ever have been unearthed.
Yeah, that gut feeling.
Exactly. And our mission today isn't just to spin a spooky yarn. We want to really dissect how this story builds such a profound sense of unease, of dread.
And what that tells us about the power of the unknown.
Right.
And this story, it's really quite something in how it uses our primal fears against us. We're going to unpack exactly how it plays on that human fascination with things that are hidden, things that are forbidden.
That curiosity.
Precisely, and how it turns that curiosity into something active, something almost malevolent. It's more than just a scary story, really. It's like a study in how narrative can be weaponized.
Okay, let's get into it. Let's venture into these woods. The story focuses on Ryan. He's a college student in Oregon, outdoorsy type, likes hiking off the beaten path, exploring. So picture this. It's an autumn afternoon. He's deep in a forest. But something's wrong. The source material describes it as unnaturally quiet.
Ooh.
Like no rustling leaves, no bird song, just this heavy, almost thick silence.
And that silence, that's such a powerful starting point, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
It's not just quiet, it's the absence of life. You expect sounds in a forest.
Total.
So emptying the setting like that, it immediately signals, okay, this isn't normal, something is off.
It creates this void.
Exactly, a vacuum, ready for something, something unnatural to step in. You kind of feel the creeps before anything has even happened.
And it's right there in that really unsettling quiet that Ryan makes the discovery.
Finds the thing.
He spots something half buried. It's under moss, under roots. An old leather-bound book. A diary.
Ah, the diary.
Ah!
Classic.
And the description, it's so vivid. The cover was cracked, water damaged, but still intact. And the page edges blackened, almost as if they had been burned.
Wow.
And then the source just states it flat out. Ryan picked it up. And that was his first mistake.
And, that whole act, digging up something buried, especially diary, it carries so much symbolic weight.
How so?
Well, a diary promises secrets, right?
Yeah.
Hidden thoughts, personal stories, things that are meant to stay hidden.
Okay, yeah.
So it immediately hooks into that human urge we all have, that pull towards forbidden knowledge. Even as we're listening, we're yelling, don't touch it. But we also kind of get why he does.
Yeah, that pull is strong.
It's a really effective narrative hook. Primal.
So he opens it. The first entry he lays eyes on is dated October 31st, 1949, Halloween.
Of course.
The handwriting. Described as jagged, frantic, it tells the story about a family. They lived in a cabin deep in these same woods.
Okay.
And they believed they were being haunted by something. Something that lived in the trees, watched them from the shadows.
Oh, that's chilling. The watcher in the woods trope.
Yeah, and the diary gives these specific sensory details, like voices whispering outside windows at night, footsteps pacing the porch, eyes glowing in the dark.
So it's leaning into those classic horror elements.
Yeah.
The isolated family, the unseen thing, the slow buildup of creepy stuff.
Right.
But using those familiar tropes here, it also sets up this deep historical context for the haunting. It suggests this isn't new. This is old, tied to the place itself.
Makes the forest feel alive almost.
Okay, alive and malevolent, not just scenery.
But then comes the last sentence of that entry, and it flips everything.
What does it say?
It says, if you are reading this, then the thing in the woods is not done. It will come for you too.
Wow. Okay, so it stops being history.
Instantly. It becomes a direct threat, a curse, almost. What does that do psychologically, do you think, when the story suddenly turns on the reader?
No, that's huge. It completely changes the dynamic.
Okay.
It's not just someone else's old horror story anymore.
Yeah.
It weaponizes the act of reading, the act of discovery. For Ryan, and vicariously for us listening, it yanks you out of being a safe observer.
It makes you a potential target.
Exactly. The dread just skyrockets because the threat isn't contained in 1949. It's now. It jumps off the page. The fourth wall is not just broken. It's like weaponized against you.
Chilling. Okay, so Ryan, even with that explicit warning, he takes the diary back to his dorm room.
Oh, Ryan, no.
That feels like such a critical mistake. How does bringing it inside into his personal space change things?
It's the ultimate violation of sanctuary, isn't it?
Yeah.
Moving from the wild, unknown forest which is scary, but it's out
An
there,
external.
to the dorm room. His private space, supposedly safe. That shift is just crucial.
Why?
Because it dismantles his security. The boundary's gone. The unknown. This thing now has his address, basically. His vulnerability just shoots through the roof. There's nowhere left to hide.
And the diary doesn't waste any time making its presence felt. The first, direct manifestation happens that night. Ryan wakes up. It's exactly 3 a.m.
The witching hour.
His room is cold, freezing cold. Then he hears scratching.
Where?
Inside his closet.
Okay.
So he opens the closet door. Nothing's there, except on the floor, the diary.
No.
Wide open to a page he's never seen before. And here's the real kicker. The words were fresh, the ink still wet.
Still wet. Oh, come on.
And the message, no ambiguity, terrifying. You should not have taken me. Now I know where you live.
Okay, that's brilliant horror writing. The immediacy, the personal nature of it, and the impossibility.
Right, ink still wet.
Yeah. The diary isn't just moving around, it's writing itself, it's communicating. It shows sentience, malice, any doubt about it being supernatural, gone.
Instantly.
And it makes the threat so intimate. It's not just out there anymore. It's in here, talking to him, confirming it knows him, knows where he is. That's deeply unnerving.
So the next week, Ryan just descends into paranoia. You can feel it building.
Understand.
He starts hearing footsteps behind him on empty paths.
That feeling of being followed.
Yeah. And at night, he feels watched. Like his curtains shift, as if someone's standing right outside his window.
Ugh, that constant surveillance feeling.
It's palpable, isn't it? You can almost feel the dread yourself.
Absolutely. These are classic psychological horror techniques, right? But the diary's active role just amps them up like crazy.
How so?
Well, the constant sense of being watched, the loss of safety everywhere, public, private, it just eats away at his mind. Is it real? Is it the diary messing with him? Is he losing it?
He starts doubting his own reality.
Exactly. That erosion of certainty is terrifying.
And the diary itself keeps up the pressure. Relentlessly. Every morning, a new entry.
Oh, man.
Written in that same frantic hand, but now the words are speaking directly to him.
Like personal messages.
Yeah, commands, threats. Things like, stop ignoring me, look behind you, you cannot escape.
Just constant torment.
But the detail that really, really got under my skin was this. And worse. The handwriting was starting to resemble Ryan's own.
Ooh, okay. That's wow.
What do you make of that? The merging handwriting.
That is incredibly potent symbolism. It's way beyond just a threat. It suggests assimilation.
Assimilation.
Yeah, like the entity isn't just haunting him, it's merging with him. A blurring of identity. It signifies Ryan losing himself, being slowly consumed, becoming part of the thing that's tormenting him.
So the horror becomes internal.
Deeply internal. It's not just about what he faces outside, but the erosion of who he is. That's a terrifying concept.
Yeah, that is a truly chilling thought. So it's not just external, it's consuming him. The situation gets desperate, unbearable. Ryan tries to fight back.
Well, what does he do?
His first attempt, he tries to destroy it. He burns it.
Okay, logical step. Fire purifies, destroys.
Right. He throws the diary into a fire pit behind the dorm, watches it. The leather curled, the pages blackened. He must have felt some relief then, surely. A little hope.
You'd think so. It's that universal impulse, isn't it? Destroy the threat.
Yeah.
But this story leans right into that classic horror trope, the indestructible artifact.
Ah, right.
It's a narrative device, really, to show how powerless conventional methods are against this kind of supernatural force. We root for him, but the genre tells us it's probably not going to work.
It didn't. The next morning, the shock, it was back on his desk, unburned, waiting.
Oh, there it is.
That moment really feels like the point of no return.
Oh, absolutely. This is where the narrative just slams the door on hope. Yep. That immediate, impossible return. It just cements the entity's power.
Takes away all his agency.
Completely. Strips him of control. Makes the curse feel utterly, truly inescapable. It leaves him and us with this profound sense of dread, futility. There's no fighting this thing with normal means.
It's like an intelligent, relentless terror.
Exactly.
But he doesn't give up right away.
Yeah.
Keeps trying. He throws it in a river.
Okay, water next.
Buries it under a pile of stones, drives miles away, and leaves it deep in the forest.
Trying everything, getting more desperate.
The result, always the same. Terrifyingly consistent every time. It returned, always to his desk, always open to a new entry.
Can you imagine the psychological toll of that?
No escape.
That repeated failure, the crushing realization that nothing works. No matter how far he goes, how thoroughly he tries to ditch it, it pushes him past the edge, erodes his will. Each return isn't just the book reappearing, it's another blow to his sanity.
And then comes the final entry he sees, the one that must have just shattered everything left inside him.
What did it say?
Do not resist. The trees have already claimed you.
Wow, that's definitive.
Yeah.
That's the entity basically declaring victory. Game over. A command to just surrender.
The trees have already claimed you.
Yeah, and that links him back symbolically to the forest, doesn't it? To where the diary came from. It signals his complete absorption. He's not Ryan anymore. He's become part of this ancient, malevolent thing.
So what happens after that final message?
Predictably, nothing good, I assume.
He disappears. 2 nights later, poof.
Just vanishes.
Police check his dorm room. It's empty, but his stuff is all there. Clothes, phone, backpack, everything left behind.
Except
the only thing missing was the diary.
Of course, the completeness of it.
Yeah.
That's significant.
How
They're like a physical manifestation of the curse winning.
Yeah.
It leaves nothing behind but absence. The absence of Ryan, the absence of the object that started it all. Just a void.
Yeah.
A stark reminder of the entity's power and his consumption.
And then there are the eyewitness accounts. They just add this final horrific layer.
Oh, people saw him.
Some hikers later, they claim they saw him wandering deep in the woods, barefoot, muttering to himself.
Oh no.
And carrying a book that seemed to be
bleeding. A bleeding book. That image, wow. Barefoot, muttering, carrying a bleeding book. It's such a potent, awful picture.
Yeah.
It paints him as utterly consumed, totally transformed, no longer human, really. Just a vessel, broken, absorbed by the horror.
Mm-hmm.
And the bleeding book suggests the diary itself is alive, marked, part of the horror.
He was never seen again after that.
Complete disappearance.
But here's the thing that really sticks with you, the way the story refuses to just end neatly.
It lingers.
Oh yeah, the lingering effects. In those woods, the source says, to this day, hikers still report strange things.
Like what?
Some hear frantic whispers like someone is still desperately writing in a diary they can't see.
Oh, that's unsettling.
Others claim they find pages scattered on the ground, pages written in fresh ink.
Fresh ink again.
Begging for release.
Begging for release. Wow. Okay, so the horror isn't over. It's ongoing.
Seems like it.
And what does that suggest? Those whispers, those pages about the entity, or about Ryan's fate.
What do you think?
It implies a cycle, maybe? A perpetual torment? The haunting isn't just Ryan's story, it's infected the woods themselves. The place is now a living archive of this horror.
A warning.
A terrifying, ongoing warning. And maybe Ryan isn't just gone, maybe he's trapped, still suffering somehow within that entity's grasp. It's a truly awful thought.
It really is. Well, this has been quite the unsettling deep dive into Ryan's story. We've really picked apart how this narrative works, how it builds that dread and just refuses to let go.
It's incredibly effective.
So, pulling it all together now, what are the big takeaways? What nuggets of insight do we get from analyzing this?
Well, I think there are a few key things. This story is just a masterclass in how narrative can actually weaponize our own curiosity.
Turn discovery against us.
Exactly. Turn that impulse to uncover things into a fatal flaw. It also shows brilliantly how horror can go beyond just external monsters.
Right, the internal aspect.
Yeah, how it can erode a person's very identity, their sense of self, using something as simple as an old book. It proves the ultimate fear isn't always death, but maybe ceasing to be you.
Losing yourself.
Yeah. It's a stark reminder, really, that some knowledge, some discoveries, maybe they carry too high a price.
Absolutely. And if there's one core message, one warning embedded in the source material, it feels pretty straightforward. If you ever find yourself wandering in the woods and you stumble across some old book half buried, maybe just leave it where it lies.
Good advice.
Some stories are never meant to be told. Some doors shouldn't be opened.
And maybe, just maybe, the true horror isn't only in the diary itself. Maybe it's also in us, in that irresistible human drive to uncover what's hidden, to read what feels forbidden.
Our own curiosity as the real monster.
Potentially. And the unforeseen, maybe devastating price we might end up paying for scratching that itch. Something to think about, perhaps, next time you feel that pull towards the unknown, towards something you know deep down you should probably leave alone.